So, bienvenidos.
Muchas gracias.
Aquí estamos en el lobby de Eventide. Ya conocieron a Mariana, que trabaja con el departamento de órdenes. Ellas son las que mandan todas las órdenes al mundo entero. Todo pasa por Mariana. Pasen adelante. Vengan por aquí. Aquí Eventide también hace productos de grabación como para aeropuertos y gobierno, el UN. Ellos graban conversaciones de radios, como de teléfono y como la combinación de seguridad y cosas así.
Yeah.
Y entonces esos son unos ejemplos de donde están localizados.
Wow.
Ya diferentes aeropuertos, United Nations, como bases militares, cosas así.
Otro tipo de mercado totalmente.
Completamente.
Sí, claro.
Nada de guitarra.
Pero también te habla de lo fuerte que es la marca, ¿no?
Es como la tecnología que ellos usan, claro, tiene que ser de audio,
claro,
pero es un uso completamente diferente.
Claro, sí.
Aquí también la tienen en el metro de
LA.
Los Ángeles.
Yeah.
¿Sí? Esta es la oficina de Richard Factor, el fundador de Eventide, pero él no está aquí, él vive en Arizona.
Yeah.
Pero cuando Richard está aquí, él siempre tiene una placa arriba que dice RF. Pero es como de la República de Francia, pero es como las letras de su nombre. Él siempre la pone. Entonces, cuando tú ves el shield,
sabes que está ahí.
Oh, Richard está aquí. Pero él tiene, allá dentro de la oficina de él tiene todos los productos de Eventide. Wow. Desde el Instant Phaser, todo. Tienen una torre grandísima llena de todos esos productos.
El apellido es Factor.
Sí.
Y viene de los pedales fueron nombrados
Time Factor, Mod Factor. Eso fue como un Easter egg de Richard.
Yeah.
Y Tony Agnello, que hizo el harmonizer, él se sienta allí, pero tampoco está hoy aquí. Y él también tiene muchísimos productos allá dentro en la oficina, como el SP2016. Ese fue uno de los productos de él. Y algunas veces tú entras en la oficina y tú lo ves trabajando en un SP2016. Y yo digo, what are you doing? Y él sale y dice, oh, yeah, este es de Peter Frampton. Yo nada más no estoy chequeando a ver lo que se puede. Y yo digo, oh, ok, eso es VIP.
Servicio personalizado.
Nada más para algunas personas que lo llaman. Él sale y dice, ya, mándamelo y yo te lo arreglo.
Wow.
So, esta es el circuit board de cuando Richard estaba haciendo el DDL 1745, que fue el primer delay de estudios. Wow. ¿Recuerdan que era el grandote, que pesaba como 40 libras? Sí. Y ese es el circuit board que fue hecho manual por Richard cuando él estaba haciendo el diseño. So, es original, que, ahí tiene la letra que dice Eventide Clockworks, porque todavía éramos Eventide Clockworks. Todavía Eventide no tenía trademark. So, aquí tiene el número 1745.
Wow. Increíble.
Aquí está el signal path. Esta fue la primera vez cuando lo hizo.
Oh, Dios.
Cuando lo hizo todo a mano, mira, es que se le cayó el café. Sí. Pero ahí tuve, sabes, todas las conexiones. Esas fueron las primeras como schematics. ¿Esquemáticas?
Sí.
Okay. Y todo era a mano. Sí. Claro, no, en los tiempos antes digital, yo creo que eso fue como en 1970, porque el producto salió como en 71, por ahí. So, esto fue anterior.
Sí.
Aquí está la cocina, hay diferentes cosas que no son buenas para las figuras.
Pero necesarias para el día a día.
Claro, lo más importante de aquí, el café.
Tiene que ser una buena máquina.
Definitivamente. En el otro edificio nosotros tenemos cappuccino, pero aquí tienen Starbucks. So, yo creo que aunque tengamos capuchinos, ellos tienen mejor café. Y aquí hay unos Bowie, claro, y alguien trajo eso. Parece como, todo el mundo dice, oh, es como la familia cuando está peleando en Christmas. Ahora aquí se comienza a poner más interesante, porque aquí entramos al production floor. Y aquí se ve un poquito de todo. So, aquí es donde hacen el testing y el QC del H9000, H9000. What am I saying? H9000. Y, ¿sabe? Aquí hacen todo, asegurarse que todo está trabajando antes de que lo manden al mundo, donde quiera que vaya. Y cuando tienen que hacer como reparaciones, este es el área donde hacen todo eso.
Ok.
En los productos que están a diferentes niveles de producción, no sé.
Wow. Good morning.
Hi, Mercedes.
Good morning, how are you?
Hey guys, these are our distributors from Mexico.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Really good.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Hola.
So, yeah, Mercedes, todas estas personas aquí son producción, hacen diferentes cosas. Como, what do you do, Mercedes? How do you explain what you do?
I'm working in the display.
Sorry.
Oh, display.
Assembly display.
Okay.
The lager.
Oh, for the lager? Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, Mercedes.
Thank you.
Aquí está Barbara. Barbara ella hace la producción final para todos los pedales. Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
I was telling them that you do
Hi.
all our QC for all the pedals. And you're doing H9000 display. Yeah. We do it all.
Wow.
Can I see that? Can you hold it up?
Wow.
Everything done by hand in America.
Yeah.
See, H90, we're working on it.
We just received the second batch.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
We get units, I mean, we get a lot, we have products here, but not everything is like ready to go out.
Yeah.
You know, we still have to do work, and it's like the back order, the response was so big, we didn't expect. It was like, you know, okay, the H9 is popular, okay, we could maybe guess it might be a little bit similar, maybe a little bit more. We didn't think it was gonna be like 10 times more.
Yeah.
Nobody was, it was like, oh, okay.
Let's get to work.
It exceeded our expectation. Yeah, we have some more, you know, different products. Look at all these top
Boxes?
plates. For some reason, some of these that you see, it could be something like really small that we were all like, oh no, it's not perfect, we can't use this. So
Oh, wow.
we have a lot of like extra parts and things, and you know, to make sure, because when
Like,
something leaves here, we try to make sure that they're like perfect.
Little defective or something?
Sometimes it's like, oh, maybe this arrow is in the wrong place, so we
Yeah.
reject it.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, but it's sometimes it's like tiny, but they're very like, no, it has to look
Okay,
beautiful
perfect,
when
yeah.
you take it out of the box. So yeah, we try to always make sure of that. So this is like where the engineers sit. There's not a lot of people here
Okay.
today, but we walk around. I don't know if there's anybody here. I think it's just empty down here.
Okay.
But this
Okay.
is where all the engineers work. So this is like just part of the warehouse, you know, different things. Parts, just
Finishing.
even packaging, you
Okay.
know? Like, for instance, like we have so many different products that we sell that you have like different size packaging, cartons, foam, things, inserts, and some stock up here. There's like some stock of Eclipses up there. So, yeah, there's just a lot of stuff, you know, everywhere.
Finishing products are here?
No,
No?
I'll show you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Support.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we passed it, but I'll show it to you.
Okay.
again. So this is where they build the next logs. Those are the recorders that we
Yep.
make.
Okay.
That's one of them over there. So this all, when there's a lot of people here, you see they're all building, all those products, and those things are made to order.
Okay.
So it's not, because every one of them is configured differently.
Yeah.
Some people are recording 60 channels, some people are recording 1,000 channels. So yeah, everything is, made to order. What's up, Nino? What's up, Pat? These are our distributors from Mexico. They sell our pedals.
Hola.
Hola,
¿qué tal?
mucho gusto.
Hola.
Nice to meet you.
Buenos días.
Thank you.
Hello. So yeah, this is where they do staging. So like once the orders are kind of like ready to go,
Okay.
they go in here, and then from here they get packed. So this is product that's just waiting to be, see, they're already labeled. So they have the entire kit ready to go. You have your next log, you have your manuals, you have all your documentation, and then the shipping department knows which one goes with what order and everything. So
Next log.
next log. They have two configurations. They have the Nextlog DX 740, and then there's also the 840. The 840 is like really big, and that you could just record like a million things with it. And part of the thing about the Nextlog that makes them very interesting is that there is a software component, and the Nextlog software is very powerful because that's what manages everything. And you could see everything from like GPS, where calls are coming in from, like what areas of the world things are happening. Like you can, like if we were to log in to like the system, we could tap into any Nextlog anywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, and find out what's going on, what are the recording, et cetera, et cetera.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Hello. And that is a restricted area. That's the
All right, let's
that's
go
the
there.
server. Nobody's allowed in there. That's where we keep the final pedals.
all right.
So in that glass building in there, that's where all the finished product ready to go is. Excuse me. And I'll take you guys to like the stock room.
All right.
Hello, Betania. These are our distributors from Mexico. They're visiting.
Oh, okay, bienvenidos.
Muchas gracias.
And this is the stock room. Why don't you tell us about the stock room, Betania?
Okay, come on. We have all the material that they need
All right.
over here. So every time they're going up, like over there to their next lack, they give us a work order, and then we pull it out, and then with the car and then basket, we start shopping like
Everything.
like
Everything.
ShopRite,
Every
you know,
connector.
Like,
Yeah.
shopping, everything that they need is in the paper.
Yeah,
So
everything
we
you
go
need to
and
build
pick
anything.
up,
Okay.
Has a work
this,
order.
15 of this, and we pick it up, put it in the basket, and then we give it to them.
All right.
That's how it works over here.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we
Everything
have
has a
control.
big
That's why this
requisition.
looks like a jail, because we control every
Yeah.
material over here.
Yeah, and when they leave, the cage is locked.
They slack.
Nobody can get in. I can't get
And
guitar
when they
picks.
need something- when they need something, they had to bring me a requisition form like this.
Okay.
So I know, oh, what do you need? You need this? And I deduct it from the computer, from the system, and I give it to them.
Like I need 500 guitar picks.
That's right. Yep, this is it. This is very controlled over here. So it's me and my co-worker here.
Yeah, and they have other cabinets where they store
Of course.
things. So there's stuff sprinkled throughout the entire. That's what some of the stuff we saw back there. Remember with the
Yeah.
with the cartons? There's some cabinet back there that they control,
Okay.
and nobody's allowed to get anything from.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that's it. I mean, the rest is just more inventory type stuff back there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And over here is our shipping department. This is Josh, one of our shipping folks. This
Hello.
is the folks from Guitar Gear. I'm sure you've shipped 1 million boxes to Guitar Gear before.
Yes.
And there's usually Omar's also here.
He's up here.
Yeah, Omar has been with Eventide for like 25 years, maybe more.
Wow.
Yeah, and Omar, it's like when we're shipping something, and it's like, look, Omar, I have to ship this thing to a trade show. I don't know what box is gonna fit it. Omar will like make you
Okay.
a container for it, like
Wow.
a custom thing. That's how wonderful he is. And he's been here for so long. He knows everything. And if something, let's say, like a product is like, okay, it's ready to ship, and everybody signed off on it, and it's ready to go. If Omar sees something, he's meticulous. He'll be like, you notice that thing over there? And you're like, what? And he's like, yeah, I don't know. And we're like, of course not. Okay, send it back. But that's how Omar is. He's amazing. Yeah. You know.
Of course, yeah.
He just has an eye for that kind of stuff. He used to do QC also when, like if things were a little slow, they'd be like, you want to come help in QC? And he's like, okay. He just has a good eye to catch any little imperfection with no magnifying glass.
Yeah.
All right, and then the place is a big circle, so we just
Yeah.
came right back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we back in the front of the
Wow.
building. So that's the factory.
Yeah. Nice.
And let me check where Patrick is. Maybe is he coming?
You told us today is a slow day, right? But
Yeah, it's
normally
Friday.
everybody is working here. Every
Um,
pedal, every single. I mean, talking about pedals, every pedal is made here, as you said.
So some stuff is assembled in China.
Okay.
But then everything gets inspected here and final QC here. And,
Okay.
and when they do like H9, they do the software here. Like there's a lot of things that still get done here.
Okay.
So even though some of the assembly is done in China.
It's pre-assembled in China.
Some things, yeah.
Okay.
Some things are pre-assembled in China, but then we still have to like open everything up and review
Yes.
it. So, yeah, that's why it does. It takes a little bit of time, to like make sure to process
Of
everything
course.
and get it finalized,
Yeah.
ready to ship. Yeah. So it's still very hands-on.
Looks like.
yeah. I mean, otherwise, you never know if there's a problem. Like, if,
Of course, yes.
if something arises, God forbid, then at least like, well, we've inspected everything. If you were just sending stuff from, China without checking it, then you wouldn't.
Yes.
How would you even know where to track
course.
a problem? So, it's better that way.
Continuamos con el video de Eventide y aquí vamos a ver las oficinas de marketing y el estudio de grabación que tiene la marca.
So, aquí que están las oficinas de marketing, ahí se sienta Emily. Emily hace nuestro social media. Todo el social media va por Emily. Pero ella estaba aquí ayer, pero claro, viernes. Todo el mundo work from home. Esa es la oficina mía. Todavía es como muy minimalist, porque estas oficinas no las hicieron cuando comenzó la pandemia. Entonces, ellos nos pintaron, limpiaron todo, traímos, el escritorio, todo. Y después, todo el mundo trabaja en casa. So, yo nada más estoy aquí como 1 o 2 veces a la semana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, y muchas veces yo ando por todos los lados, menos aquí. Les voy a enseñar algo bien cool que está aquí atrás. Actually. Aquí está uno de nuestros piezas de museo.
Tienen que ver esto. Wow.
Digital delay. Yo creo que eso fueron comenzados para Broadcast Division, que fue usado para las estaciones de radio. Cuando tienen que hacer un delay, ellos tienen el dump button cuando tienen que sacar algo. Si alguien dice como una mala palabra o algo así, se le da el dump button. El H910 no tiene display. SP2016, flanger, hay un poquito de todo aquí. Aquí está el Andaman. El Andaman fue el nombre antes de que le pusieron el nombre Orville. So el Andaman fue como un prototype. Y el Andaman se convirtió en el Orville, que se convirtió en el H8000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Pero aquí es como diferentes productos. Muchos de ellos no creo que trabajan.
Orville. Yeah.
Yeah, el Orville se comienza ahí.
ESP.
Yeah. Aquí hay algunos productos que eran como, tú sabes, cosas de broadcast, de radio y cosas así. Que todavía lo hacemos, lo ves 600. Y el harmonizer, prototypes del delay. Aquí hay un 7045. Es como el circuit board que vimos en el otro edificio.
Sí.
Y estas fueron las diferentes evolución, right? El primero tenía los styles, que eran como que tenían el sonido, el click, pero después se puso más digital. Y vieron 3 diferentes modelos de ese, que cada vez que salía tecnología nueva, ellos hacían un upgrade y al final ya tenía hasta display. Pero el primero no tenía nada de eso. El primero era así, que nada más era un solo knob. Este es el cuarto de Atmos de Eventide. Aquí es que estamos haciendo nuestros experimentos de Atmos para productos en el futuro.
Wow.
Y esto fue diseñado con la guidancia de Dolby. Tenemos un sistema de Genelec, que es, tú sabes, completamente Atmos. Y ya, ahorita le vamos a dar un demo de lo que tenemos planeados.
Exclusivo.
Exclusivo.
All right.
Secreto. Top secret.
Eso nos gusta.
Yeah. Y aquí tenemos, aquí atrás está el storage para la cosa de trade shows.
Okay.
Para todos esos shows que hacemos
El
aquí.
display de NAMM.
Toda la cosa de NAMM. Pero lo van a ver porque lo tenemos en el otro cuarto. Cada vez antes de nosotros hacer un show, nosotros los hacemos aquí primero y después los empacamos para asegurarnos que todo lo que llevamos
Va a quedar bien.
va a quedar bien, va a sonar bien,
Claro.
más importante, va a sonar bien. Y le da a todo el mundo que va al show, le da la oportunidad de aprender el setup. Pues yo creo que hay algunas cosas todavía están, que están, ¿cómo se dice?
En proceso.
En proceso, ya que la pueden ver. Yeah.
Okay.
Sí, adelante. Aquí hay mucho que ver, porque aquí es que está el storage de Eventide.
Okay.
Entonces aquí hay de todo. Cosas que usted no se imagina.
Pero aquí, ¿qué es lo que...?
Es
Sí,
solamente
hay de todo.
storage. Como si hay un producto que nosotros ya descontinuamos,
Ajá.
pero tenemos como aquí hay unos resistors que tal vez ese producto ya no se usa, pero quedaban como algunas 2 o 3 cajas. Hay muchas cosas así que están aquí. Y tú nunca sabes, alguna vez llega algo, que necesitan algo y dicen, yo creo que tal vez hay algo en Building 2. Y cuando vienen, encuentran una caja de tal vez no procesadores, pero estamos haciendo un repair que se necesita
Y tienen
y
algo.
lo encontramos
Claro,
aquí.
sí.
So,
Es como un backup gigante
yeah.
de piezas.
I mean, Eventide tiene 50 años,
Sí,
so...
claro.
Sí. Yeah, aquí está el estudio. Aquí está el roadcase de nosotros del H9000. No, este no va a NAMM este año porque el booth es un poquito más pequeño.
Okay.
Entonces tenemos una pequeña stage y después las estaciones de demostración, que la gente puede ir a hacer su self-demo. So this is where we do most of our video production and recording. We do it in here. Sometimes we go somewhere else if we have to do a big shoot, but for the most part, we can shoot everything in here.
Wow.
And Patrick is our H90 product manager
Yes.
/ content producer.
I think we met at like NAMM.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Met each other. Yeah. Famous. What's up, boy?
Patrick is in a lot of our videos.
Yes.
He's our Pat.
That's me. Yeah.
So what are you going to show us today?
So, what we're showing off right now, it's just the H90.
Yes.
So, this is basically having like 2 H9s, right? You guys have kind of gotten the demo a little bit already. But it's a very easy to use pedal. It's our big boy H9 and our little sister H9000. It's derived from that sort of family. So, you can get cool sounds like from bread and butter stuff to like this. Simple like digital delay with, a little bit of reverb. That's the new SP2A16 reverb. And then to sounds more like this, which is our new polyphonic pitch shifter, right? 2 voices, play full chords, you can bend your chords, it's going to totally track everything. So without the pitch shifter, simple chord. With it, up a fourth, down a fifth. Instant sort of like lo-fi jazz vibes. You can play any 7 chord. You can bend it. It's going to track every single note. It tracks nicely. And then also we have, in those things too, we have like expression pedal assignments. So for example, for something like this, I could play 2 chords and play an entire song, right? So we can go. Like that whole time, I'm just like. Right? But with this. Super inspiring. Yeah. And then you can get even kind of crazier with more pitch shift and stuff like this, like a bypass, active. There's a million sounds to go through, not just that. And it's just like a good device to sort of, you know, you're stuck in a song, you don't know what to put next. Yeah. You just kind of play through some of these presets, and there's always something that's going to be pretty inspiring. That's it. That's the H90.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's all very simple to use too. So like all the I/O on the back, there's quad in, quad out. But you can, you know, right now I'm going mono in, stereo out, but these two are being used as inserts. So for example, in something like, say something like this, right, where we have a echo and a reverb. If I wanted to have this, let's have the distortion like before everything, I could just go to my routing and insert it in there. So now I have distortion before. If I wanted to have a chorus instead, I could just insert the Tricera chorus somewhere in there. Right? So it's real, and you can put that anywhere you want. We can make it in parallel if we wanted to. And then we can get kind of crazy with this one too. So yeah, the I/O is super flexible, then 2 expression pedal jacks in the back, or aux switches, and a USB in. Flexible device, line in, line out.
Super powerful.
Very, very powerful, yeah. So.
Why don't you just give us a hint of what's coming? Hint, without saying what's coming.
Oh,
Why don't you tell me
man.
what's coming without telling me what's coming?
Oh my goodness, how do I do this? So our polyphonic algorithm, everyone really likes it since the release. It's really pretty amazing to be able to play a full chord, right? And it be harmonized, not something and to be harmonized that smoothly too. On top of that, you can play dissonance and it'll harmonize. But the problem has always been, if you try to move those notes around, you're gonna hear a step. Like it's steppy.
Yeah.
So for something that we're working on next, we're working on a new algorithm that is going to help make it a bit of a smoother whammy glide, but polyphonic. Okay. So
wow.
Yeah. That's keep an eye out for NAMM. So that's not too far away from now. Yeah. All I can say, I feel like I already said what it is, but
just redact it from the video.
Yeah.
Cut that whammy part.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, that's the H90 for now.
For now.
Yeah.
It's growing. It's still growing. It's a growing platform.
That's right. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much, man. when the H90 came out, we were talking. We sell the products and we use the product. We've been using H9 for like the day one.
Yeah.
So when the H90 came in, we said like a lot of people was, okay, these two H9s. No, I was like, no man, it's like a mini H9000. It's not the same
It's
thing.
really more like a mini H9000.
Yeah.
Because it's not the same. It's like using, because you're using two presets, but with the algorithms and the performance that they use is like...
It's really like a mini H9000, especially like, so we really, for this, wanted to focus too on making it like way more user-friendly just using the screen. So like the H9, you needed like an app for it. Like, you know, like you didn't need it, but you kind of needed it.
Yeah.
With this, I don't even think I ever, like I'm used the desktop app for it, but like even when I have a desktop app available, I'm just like, I can do everything from here.
Yeah.
So I don't need to. If I just wanted to like change, like for example, this from digital delay to
Headspace.
let's just say digital delay to headspace. I just go to presets. I go to delays in here, right? And then I go to headspace. And then now, instead of that digital delay, we can go into headspace. Like a multi-tape one. And this is cool too. I don't know if you guys have seen headspace, but there's a really cool feature here called breakdown. So if you have like a rhythm like that, right? You can break it down, meaning you can slow down the tape and then speed it back up. So you get those kind of experimental sounds. So, what's a good one? And then you can go the other direction too. You can boil it. I don't know if you actually boil real tape, but this is what we called it. So this is... It's nuts. But again, it's just that easy to program your H90. You don't need an app anymore. You can do everything right from the front.
And the other thing is that like I said, I've been using the H9 for years, and I used to have a 3-switch button for a lot of things.
Yeah.
But now I try to use the first thing that I said is, okay, 3 more buttons. So I triple the fun. Yeah. But I've been struggling to use it because I don't need it. I have everything on the pedal. So it's a very good interface. I mean, it's friendly to use. It's the buttons, the knob that you can stomp to. I mean, that is amazing too.
Thank you, dude. We worked super hard on making sure that even at beta, we were like getting it in front of artists just to make sure that like, what do they do live? You know, like it's hard when you're from the inside Eventide, you're too close to the product. You're not thinking about it from like a guitar player's perspective. But this time around, when we're developing this, we really thought about like, how would real musicians use this? Yeah. So getting it in front of them.
I saw that you were scrolling through the presets with your feet. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, because a lot of people always told me that I don't want to stop in that because it seems fragile and that.
No, it's totally not. You could scroll through this. You could step on it. This is graded for stepping, so you know, like you could totally step on it, scroll on it, whatever you want to do. Everything, nothing should break. Unless you really throw it.
Of course. You want to, you can't do it.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's made to be stomped on.
Exactly. Yeah, these are performance knobs. Like these aren't gonna, unless you're doing something crazy, they're not gonna break on you.
I use the H90 with the ES5 from Boss.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Wow. As Aníbal said, the H90 is so powerful that you feel like you don't need the S5 to do the mid switching.
No, you could just do it from the H90 itself. Yes. Yeah, I have an ES5 too. My whole rig used to be like my whole pedal board and an ES5, and then everything was being switched in there, MIDI and everything.
Okay.
But now this is my new board. Like, I tried to figure out how I would integrate the ES5 into it, but like since this thing has loops in it already, I like didn't even need it.
Yes.
Like everything is like I could go to this preset this is the sound I want, it's going to automatically toggle my one insert, right? And like, or make it in parallel. It's just so flexible that I didn't need like another loop switcher for it.
For me to, like, really, like a 1 month, just thinking, and I saw the S5, you know, plugging with the S5 with the ES5, and I was no, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Exactly.
But you know, you feel like a guilty, you know, because it's so powerful that you can. I don't know.
He told me in the story that I can put it in my pedal board because I'm gonna take like a lot of pedals from a pedal board. And I don't know if I'm ready to do that. And I'm like, man, my whole pedal board is the H90 now. I don't use anything else. And I'm feeling the same because I got a pedal board already done. Well, he's a couple of pedal boards and using like that too. I got 2 or 3 things. And I'm using the H90 with the FM3, and I feel like
nice. Yeah, that's the whole board.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with all these? I mean, it has more power than my computers and everything.
Yeah. Yes. It's funny, man. Like because when I was gigging before, even with the H9, like one of the things I hated the most was tap dancing. Like because when I'm gigging, I'm like going from like a sick distorted sound into like a clean ambient sound. And to do that with just a few different pedals, I'm having to like off, on. It's not something you could just like turn on right away. Especially with spillover. It's like if you do something like a clean ambient sound into a high distorted sound, it just cuts off and then you're in there. This was like a really good solution for that because few things, like I don't have to tap dance. I could have my presets and like you said, have my inserts active in that preset right away. And then the spillover means that my reverb tail will just keep going even if I go into my distortion. So it's not like a crazy like jarring cut. So that is exactly like why I got the ES5. But the ES5 doesn't even really fix the spillover problem, you know what I mean? So this was like the best.
And also you can adjust how much of that spillover you can.
Yeah, you can make it shorter, you can make it an infinite spillover, for sure.
No, man, we can have this conversation for hours, man.
Dude, let's go, man. They're paying me, so.
And the weed whacker, the
weed whacker.
The weed whacker algorithm is fantastic.
Thank you, man. I worked hard on that one.
Really, it's fantastic because I have, like you can imagine, I have a lot of dry pedals, but you don't need that because you have that.
That's the thing. Like so, even Weed Whacker, we were just talking about this the other day. Like Weed Whacker is one of those things where it feels so wrong to like it so much because it is a digital distortion. But with something that's like this powerful, you can make a digital distortion sound pretty incredible.
Yes.
Like, and when we were making it, we were modeling, like, not modeling, we were inspired by, like, the Tube Screamer stuff, the Electron, Analog Drive. It was inspired by, like, not just one distortion, it's, like, everything we love. Every distortion we love, how do we create this to make it usable, so... Yeah, I gotta show you something later that's, like, totally secret for now, but, like, when you want to see it, let me know because there's Weed Whacker is something special for us.
When you turn off the cameras.
Yeah, exactly. When the cameras are off, we got some secrets to show you.
All right, let's go to the secrets. Thank you very much for your time.
That's a wrap.
Gracias, amigos.
Hasta luego, muchas gracias.
Okay.
But it's, I mean, like I said, we can have this conversation for hours. We are users. We love your products. We love their algorithms. We love your videos. I've been searching around. I use it. We use the H9 for years now. Since day one, H90 as well. And those are amazing products.
Man.
And thank you for your time. Thank you for the demonstration.
Thank you for coming by and checking it out, man. It's our pleasure. We make these things for you guys. So,
thank you very much.
It's such a honor to hear that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, but this is it for Eventide. Thank you very much for showing us all the new stuff.
Thank you.
It's you don't even know what we saw today, and we are not going to tell you either. But it's amazing. It's going to be amazing. Thank you for having us. Thank you for showing us everything.
Thank you for coming.
It was an amazing day, Salvador.
Thank you for the time and thank you for showing us all the amazing products, what we all know and what's new. Thank you, Nalia.
Thank you,
everybody.
Thank you
All right.
anytime. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Come back anytime.
Thank you, yo.